Yeah, fantastic. So excited with the announcement today and absolutely stoked to be joining Port Adelaide Football Club. Yeah, I couldn't be more humbled and excited. Yeah, I was recently having contact with the football club, and I think just in getting to know particularly Juliet Haslam and Chris Davies through the process, it became clear pretty quickly that this is a place that I want to be and a program I want to be heavily involved with. So super excited to be now part of Port Adelaide Football Club as the new AFLW head coach.
Alberton Oval, the 142-year spiritual home of the Port Adelaide Football Club, today hosts its first ever AFLW clash, and it's a sellout. A capacity crowd of 6,000 expected as the Power hosts the Western Bulldogs. Hello and welcome, Ben Waterworth with you alongside Shiloh Curtis. And Shiloh, it's a privilege to be here and see this team play their first home game.
Well, it is wonderful always to watch history or herstory, as everyone's T-shirts that were given today in the grandstand coming as herstory is made here at Alberton. What a wonderful event, and Port Adelaide really have turned it on for their home team.
We are all set for some history in the making. Port Adelaide, their first ever AFLW home game at Alberton Oval, their spiritual home for 142 years. And they take on the Western Bulldogs. Great to have your company wherever you are watching. Edmonds up in the ruck early for the Dogs and almost won the clearance, except that came down to Lamb. Won the free kick. So an opportunity for a rare inside 50 here for Port Adelaide. It's a stacked forward 50 though. Right to the top of the goal square, and Houghton pounces and squeezes it in. Gemma Houghton had Port Adelaide's first goal ever last week, and now she has the first at Alberton.
Welcome everyone to an historic day for the Port Adelaide Football Club, as we welcome Erin Phillips, who is committed to be our first AFLW player signing. Erin returns to Alberton as arguably the most decorated player in the AFLW competition. Erin, of course, grew up watching her father Greg as he became a 343-game, 8-time premiership legend for Port Adelaide. We welcome Erin back home to create her own story here at Port Adelaide.
Yeah, wow, what an honour it is to be back at Alberton. So many memories here of a little kid. I'm really excited. This is honestly a dream come true to be able to say that I played for the Port Adelaide Football Club. It's something that I've wanted to do my whole life, ever since I could walk and talk. I wanted to be like my dad and play for Port Adelaide.
Get the feeling Erin Phillips will like these conditions as well. Here we go. Will it be the Swans or Port Adelaide celebrating their first ever win in this competition? Levicki rises up high, straight into Ewings, who was the round 3 Rising Star nominee. De Phillips in her 50th. Less than 20 seconds she gets involved, and she's setting up her teammate. Puts it on the left, and DeMello marks. And the milestone woman might just inspire her side to the opening goal. DeMello stabs it through, and they're on the board. Well, the Originals are closing in here on a very memorable victory. Here goes Phillips. Listen to the roar. She has a bounce. Go, Erin, go! Too far out to score. She's going to give it. O'Perry almost reluctantly says, oh, okay, I'll kick it. I'll kick my second. And it's power party time. Well, they've edged closer, haven't they? From that 12-point loss over in Perth in the opening round. They lost to the Dogs here by 19 points. Fought back well to get the draw over in Carlton in Melbourne last weekend. And the fans are going to bring them home here. It's going to be a history-making moment at Alberton. And the Originals etch their name in the Port Adelaide record books. Their women's team celebrates its first ever win, and they do it by 66 points. Found founded on the 12th of May 1870. It's been 152 years in the making. Remember the date, September 17, 2022. Erin Phillips and her 20 teammates celebrate their first ever win in black, white and teal.
The winner of the 2022 NAB AFL Women's Rising Star Season 7 is Hannah Ewings from Port Adelaide.